Hello, today I want to go over the pre-ETS report, how to add pre-ETS students, and how to make a employee-student relationship, which is essential for doing the report. So here you can see I'm here at the Practical Health homepage. Now to begin everything, we need to go up to the Maintenance tab, click on it. Okay, that's going to bring you to the Maintenance page. As you can see over here to the side, we have Students Management, we have Employee-Student Relationship, and we have the pre-ETS report. So first thing we want to look at is I want to show you how to put a new student into the system. So what we're going to do, we're going to click onto the Add button. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. You'll put in the first name, middle name if you've got it, last name, county, the grade, and then select the school. So let's go ahead and put down, let's look at James. Okay. Middle name is Tom. And the last name is Hyder. Okay. We're going to go to a county, so we'll select a county. We're going to just hit Carter County for today. We'll hit a grade. Mr. Hyder's in the 10th grade, so we'll pick the 10th. And then we're going to select a school. So as you can see here, we have all the schools listed. If there's a school here that you don't have, or that a school that you go to that's not on this list, let us know. We can have it put in. So Mr. Hyder, we're just going to say that he goes to the Jeremiah School. Then we're going to hit Submit. What this is, this brings you up to the list of students in our database. As you can see, it's first name, last name, grade, and the school. So easiest way to find it is by the school. So we'll move on down, and we're going to look for the Jeremiah School. Okay, here we are at the Jeremiah School, as you can see, James Hyder. So now from here we can either edit it. If we click on the edit button, it brings us back where we can edit. Or you can delete. Now once you hit delete, it'll ask you to confirm that deletion, and then it'll actually take that student out of the system. So as you can see here, we're going to hit the delete button. It'll ask you, do you want to delete this student? Okay or cancel. We're going to cancel it for now because we're going to use Mr. Hyder later on. So now that you've got the student into our database, the next thing you'll need to do is to establish an employee-student relationship. This is important because if you don't establish the employee-student relationship, you won't be able to do the pre-ETS report on that student. So we're going to click onto it, and we're going to add. Now we're going to add if you don't have a list of employment or employee-student relationships. So we're going to hit add first, and it's going to come up and ask you to select an employee. So we'll just select an employee of, I think there's a John Doe. No, there isn't. So we're going to go ahead and hit me. And then you're going to select the student. Now you can select a student by going down the list. It is alphabetical order based on school. So we're going to go down here and we are going to look at Jeremiah School, and we're going to hit James Hyder. Now when I hit submit, this is going to come up. It says record already present for selected employee in school. Please edit existing records from view screen. This is because I already have a list of employee-student relationships. So if you've already got a list of employee-student relationships, then all you have to do is go over here to view and look for your name in employee name. We're going to go down here, and these are alphabetical order by last name. So we're going to look for Kennedy. Now, it's got my name. As you can see here, I have a long list of employee-student relationships. So I'm going to hit Edit, the Edit button. I've already got 114 students selected. So I'm going to go on here and I'm going to find the Jeremiah School. And this list is only made up, like I said, of students I have a relationship on. But all you have to do is go down and look at the different schools. As you can see here, you can see the ones I've marked to have a relationship with. So I am going to click on the James Hyder. I'm going to come up here and hit Submit. And he will now be on my list for employee-student relationships. So when we come down here, we will look and see, and he should be in here. Right there is Mr. James Hyder, as you can see here at the very bottom. Alright, now that we've established an employee-student relationship, next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and do a pre-ETS report. So we're going to go up here to the top. We're going to hit the tab for Pre-Employment Transition Report. Alright, first thing I want to do is hit Add. Okay, as you can see here, there's no students selected. So I want to do a report on Mr. Hyder. Now, only students that will come up on this will be students that you have an employee-student relationship with. That's why it's so important to have that established, because otherwise you cannot do a report. Alright, I'm going down here to Jeremiah School, and I am going to click onto James Hyder. Then I am going to go up here and hit Submit, and my Pre-Employment Transition Monthly Service Report comes up. Alright, first thing you want to look at is the date. If you'll click over here at the calendar button, we will put down today's date, which is March the 9th. And we do have different categories. We have job exploration counseling, we have job shadowing, we have work-based learning experiences, in-school, after-school internships. We have counseling on opportunities for enrollment in post-secondary education, other opportunities. We have workplace readiness training. We have social job-specific skills, independent living skills, and self-advocacy instruction. When you do your instruction, we have our 5 areas, so you'll have an idea on which category to click on. I've been doing a lot of the workplace readiness training, so I'm going to click on it. And I am going to click on the social job specific skills. Now over here we'll go over to the units. It's important to understand how we bill for units. We bill in increments of 30 minutes, but VR requires that we have at least 25 minutes of instructions. So 25 minutes to 30 minutes is 1 unit. Now, to get up to a second unit, you're going to have to do instruction for at least 50 minutes to 60 minutes to get the 2 units. Now, anything below the 50 minute and the 60 minute is going to end up just being 1 unit. So, let's say today that I taught James for 45 minutes, which that means I did not go to the 50-minute mark, so I'm just going to be able to bill for 1 unit. Now, if you have any questions about your units or how to bill for it, get with Linda Evans. She can explain that to you a little bit more. But always remember, 25 minutes of instruction to 30 minutes of instruction is 1 unit. And you must get at least 50 minutes to 60 minutes to get 2 units. Alright, now when we're down here, this area is for a description on what was taught in that class. So you want to make it short and concise. You have 2 lines to fill this in. So you want to make it as short and concise as possible while also describing what was taught. We've been going over conflict management in one of my classes, so we will put down class discussed conflict management. Now also, this does not have a spell check, so you will have to make sure you spell your words right. Okay, conflict management and importance of conflict resolution at work. Short and concise. Like I said, you have 2 lines, so make it as short and as concise as possible. Now once you're done with that, you'll go down here and click this little box, and this box says, I certify that the information contained herein is true and accurately reflects actual time spent providing the pre-employment transition services. Okay, click on it and then go down here and hit submit. I always hit submit because if you don't hit submit, it will not be taken. So we're going to go down here and hit submit. And then it's going to bring us to the view page of the pre-employment transition report. Now from here, you can look at different reports for the month that you have on here. So we have March and the year 2020, so we're going to hit submit. We're going to look at the reports that were put in for this March. As you see here, it is by date, and we're going to go down here and we are going to look for the Jeremiah School. As you can see here, here's the Jeremiah School, James, and we're going to look at the report first. This is how the report comes out when we send it in for billing at the state. And as you can see, it actually auto-populates your signature. Alright, we're going to go back, and I'm going to show you another option here. And this is the great option for practical health, is the fact that you do not have to make up another report if you want to add a student to this report. So we're going to go to edit. As you can see here, it has James, but we're going to go down here and we're going to say that Cole Pierce was also in that class. So we're going to click on the Cole. Go back up, hit submit. If there's no changes to the report, we're just going to hit submit again. And this is important because sometimes a student may not have the waiver form, or the student may come in late, or just different instances to where we might be able to bill for a student later on who had signed the roll but has not been put in the system yet. So we're going to go here and look at March again, and we're going to go down here to the bottom at Jeremiah School. Now you can see it's not only done a report for James but also for Cole. So we go to report, and there's a report for Cole, and there is a report for James. So this kind of gives you an idea of how the pre-ETS report looks like, how to get one done. If you need to delete that complete report, you can hit delete, hit OK, and it's going to delete it from the system. Now, that's just kind of an overview on how the pre-ETS reports, the student management, and the employee-student relationship works. If you have any questions, just give me a call or ask Linda Evans, and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks. Bye.